Welcome to our LIC Spotlight Series 2. Today we're covering four stocks and some quick insights into the four stocks. Before we proceed on, please read the disclaimer below. This video is solely for educational purpose only. Any counters mentioned here are basically meant for illustration and educational purpose only. Thank you. Now let's proceed on to our four counters today. The first counter is Oxy Energy counter that we actually mentioned this on 27th or 25th of September. Now, if you notice, it is actually at the breakout stage of a long accumulation range all the way from February to now, and we foresee that it may actually head up towards the next resistance. How did we get this resistance? If you do scrolling down, it is the next high point, which is before the COVID crash. So now, why is energy stock still on the upside? It is because the economy is still opening up, and oil or energy is actually the least resistant counter for upside. Least resistant, or has the less barrier to upside. So now we just have to wait and see whether this counter actually moves up. And even if it moves up, it's not just going to fly up straight away. It will actually go up and back up and go up and back up and slowly trend upwards. Now, if you want to see how it has actually moved up in the past, if you have a quick look at October, this is how it actually moved up when the vaccine was announced. It actually moves up, back up, and then stays here for a while and then move up back up. So let's observe and see whether this Oxy counter has the strength to move up. As you can see below, as mentioned previously, the green bar illustrates buying volume, the red bar illustrates selling volume. So there's actually quite a number of buying volume up over the last few weeks. Now, the next counter that we're going to cover is Ford Motor. Now, in the last series, we did actually cover Ford and GM, and we did say that Ford actually has a better upside and it's actually a cheaper entry. So now, if you look at Ford has actually met our target 1 and is now actually moving towards target 2. Now, we do see that Ford is actually going to actually back up before it actually moves up to the next target 3. So there is a short-term play here, or we could actually just wait for it to recover back to target 1 or below to actually buy back again. Now, Fourth is going to announce result on the 27th of October, and it may actually go up all the way to target 3 before the announcement, and it may drop back again if they actually announce that they're affected or their productions are affected by chip. So do take note of that. Let's observe and see how Fourth move. The next counter is GM. GM has actually started to break up after in the accumulation zone for some time, all the way from August to now. It's actually stabilized and actually now is actually moving back up. How do we know? If you look at the strength line below, it's actually now moving upward strength. In the past, it has actually been moving downward strength. So we foresee it actually able to move up to target 2, and we may try to see whether to actually work on towards this range, or actually wait for it to break up out of target 2, then only proceed to our target of $80. So that is GM. Now, the last counter that we're actually looking at this week is Facebook. Now, Facebook, if you notice, has been on the uptrend since February. If you notice, up, back up, up, back up. So it's within this trading range of thing. And then after this week's announcement, is actually corrected all the way down. So it is hitting the 200 MA. So we are actually monitoring it. The last time it hit 200 MA is this point, and it actually consolidated for a few weeks before moving back up again. So what we are looking for at Facebook is there any opportunity for Facebook to actually recover back up to the 385 or 386, or it is actually going to go down? So let's see whether it breaks down or breaks up for our further move. So that's all the four counters that we have. Do take note that all these four counters are actually approaching their earning results towards end October. So I believe Oxy, Ford, GM, Facebook may actually rally back up again, but let's see. Uh, if you find the Spotlight series information video useful, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.